Today's horoscope, Aquarius November 12, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. There can be difficulty focusing on important tasks with a restless mind today. Try not to rush decisions. Also today, Venus begins its visit to your privacy sector, setting up a somewhat retiring theme in the weeks ahead. You'll find some pleasure and comfort in extra rest, relaxation, or retreat during this cycle that lasts until December 7th. There can be a greater love of private moments or a focus on the past. You can come to a better understanding of the intangibles and layers in your love life. Your affections are private or in a state of flux. You may be a little withdrawn and might not receive as much attention as you usually do. Even so, your compassion is stirring, and this can draw you to people who need help. Benefits can come through behind-the-scenes activities and efforts. It's an excellent time to get cozy with your inner world. As the wheel of the cosmos turns, you'll notice fresh energy for the weeks to come. Sweet Venus has received new assignments from the universe and is venturing into cavernous territory. As our goddess of pleasure turns a corner, she submerges herself within the depths of your solar house of privacy and the unconscious. This may trigger you to take a step back from dating or connecting with others as you prioritize solitude and yourself. Regardless if you are single or attached, use this newfound energy to reflect on the personal and romantic patterns you've carved out in the past. What do you subconsciously desire? You are invited to go within and reflect when Venus enters Capricorn. Think about what you crave in your professional interactions, contracts, and financial opportunities. Venus in Capricorn may draw attention to your subconscious hopes, wishes, and dreams. Instead of shying away from what you desire, you are encouraged to mentally and emotionally embrace it. Honoring what you want is the first step toward achieving it. Let yourself become comfortable with the notion of going after and attaining the professional opportunities that you are secretly manifesting. For a creature who enjoys the light, today's aspect at play presents you with a variety of options for shedding and spreading a little. If you have had misunderstandings with those you love, this may be the day you can finally see that person's point of view. Similarly, if you've been feeling misunderstood, this is a good day to communicate your feelings. If you have a lover, maybe you should leave the light on, when normally you would turn it off. Have a little fun with this one. You may find you experience a little more moodiness today than usual. Take care that you don't place unrealistic expectations on those around you, particularly at work. The intensity of an vibration can see your emotions swinging between highs and lows, and patience isn't always there when you need it most. It's a good day to work solo if you have that option. Consider taking frequent breaks throughout the day if you feel overwhelmed. A little fresh air every now and then will help. While the moon is making its ordinary monthly visit to your income sector, something that every 4 weeks can sharpen your focus on finances and act as a trigger, it's the backdrop this is playing out across that makes this significant. As the moon's only visit while the sun is in your career sector, this was always going to be significant financially and professionally, as it allows them to work in harmony. At the same time, 5 days before Saturn is due to turn direct, this makes it easier to get the most out of his final days in retrograde motion and his access to past opportunities, second chances, and untapped income potential. 7 days after returning for what is normally a 6-week visit to your relationship sector, Mars is already slowing down ahead of a retrograde turn that will keep him here for another 8 weeks. Even then, while Mars will retrograde back out in the new year, he will return for a do-over a few months later, making this the start of a journey to fight for what you want from your relationships that will extend out to the middle of 2025. Daily Planetary Overview. Romance and finances are likely to come into focus as Venus steps into the diligent and grounded sign of Capricorn. This transit brings a sense of seriousness to matters of the heart and wallet alike. Gone are the days of impulsive decisions. Venus in Capricorn encourages us to be more intentional with our commitments. Have you noticed yourself taking a more thoughtful approach to your relationships or finances recently? This influence can make us feel more mature, ready to weigh our options with an eye toward the future. Singles may feel a bit more selective, tuning into what truly aligns with their values and long-term goals. For couples, this transit might be the perfect time to discuss the future and strengthen bonds, whether it's planning a trip together, setting mutual goals, or even taking a relationship to the next level. And when it comes to financial choices, this Venusian energy supports thoughtful decision-making that can pave the way for long-term success. If there's a financial goal you've been working toward or even just considering, now might be a good time to reflect and plan how to get there. As this energy flows, you'll notice that others see your sincerity and are drawn to it. Whether in professional settings or personal relationships, your thoughtfulness enhances your reputation. This might be a wonderful time to reach out and collaborate, offering your support or expertise in a way you may have avoided before. If you've been feeling unsure about working with others, try opening that door today. Collaboration could lead to exciting new insights and growth. Those around you may be drawn to your enthusiasm, so go ahead and invite them to be a part of the journey. Have you ever shared your passion with others and noticed how it made the experience even more fulfilling? This transit also encourages us to take good care of ourselves. With all this serious energy in the air, it's important not to forget about health and well-being. Venus in Capricorn reminds us that self-care isn't just about today, it's about building reserves of energy for the future. If there's an area of your fitness routine you've been wanting to get back to, or perhaps a wellness habit you've considered starting, this could be the perfect opportunity to do so. Think of it as an investment in yourself, one that will pay off in the long run. Do you have a favorite wellness activity that helps you feel centered and refreshed? Feel free to share it with the community. Your routine might be just what someone else needs to hear. Today might also bring a spark of excitement in romance. You could find yourself drawn to someone new or feeling a familiar attraction light up. While it's thrilling to feel these connections, remember to enjoy the experience for what it is, a reminder of the endless possibilities the universe holds. Not every connection will unfold into something significant, and that's okay. Even brief moments of chemistry are valuable as reminders of the joy and potential in our lives. As the day unfolds, you might notice a hint of restlessness or a craving for comfort, maybe even a desire to indulge a bit. Have you ever noticed that extra energy or emotion sometimes stirs a desire for comfort foods, a cozy night in, or a little pampering? This is normal, and it's okay to treat yourself. Just be mindful not to overdo it. Treat yourself in ways that will uplift you and leave you feeling balanced, not depleted. Is there a particular activity, book, or show that helps you unwind and stay grounded? Let us know in the comments. As you move through today's energy, remember that it's a beautiful day to focus on what truly matters, to be intentional with your connections and decisions, and to care for yourself in ways that feel uplifting. Embrace the serious energy without losing your sense of joy and curiosity, and you'll find yourself in a more grounded, empowered place by day's end. Listen to your intuition, lean into the conversations that matter, and trust that the steps you're taking are bringing you closer to a future that aligns with who you truly are.